Take me to church, I worship like a dog at the shrine of your lies. I'll tell you my sins and you can sharpen your knife. Offer me that death instead. Good God, let me give you my life.
Hey guys, welcome back. Today's video is going to be a worth the hype video on Charlotte Tilbury. I have some good products and some products that I think are total crap. So just be aware that this is my opinion, and you know, if one product doesn't work for me, that doesn't mean that it won't work for you. It's just my experience with it. So please keep that in mind while I do this video, because I do have a good, I've got a lot of her products and I do have concrete opinions on everything. So let me first start out by saying that you're not going to see any quads of hers in this video because they are 100% not worth the money. I have purchased two in my life and I have returned them because they are expensive and there's nothing special about them at all. There was just so much hype over them and the colors are okay. I just think that if you're going to spend, you know, $60 for a quad, add another $20 and invest in a Tom Ford quad or something like that, something that's really worth the money. So I don't have any quads, and starting there, I don't feel like they are worth it at all. I'm just going to kind of pick up products as I go and tell you about them. The second product I have is the Film Star Bronze and Glow, and I love this product. I have worn this probably every day or at least every week since I've got it, and I've had it for, you know, since they came to the US, which I think was, what, last fall, or yeah, like around last fall. I love this bronze shade right here. I think that it's perfect for, you know, fair to light skin tones. It just is like I just cannot stand how gorgeous that bronze shade is. It's just, I don't know, you can't overdo it. And then this highlighter I'm wearing today, super creamy and smooth, really pigmented. Both of these go well together. You can't overdo it on either of these, and I totally think that this is worth it. So if you're going to start somewhere, start here, because I love this, and I think this was like the very first product that I purchased and I loved so much. Okay, so let's go on to like a total flop and probably the biggest letdown of my life, which is the Magic Cream. I remember when Beautylish launched this, I was like on pins and needles waiting to pre-order this product, and I have not touched it in months. So there was so much hype around this product that I thought it would just be completely magical and transform my skin into something that I've always wanted, and it has done nothing for my skin. And even when I used it every day, I didn't see anything, not even like a potential glow. So this is, I think, very expensive. If you can tell, that is how much I've used it. What I will say, that if you have normal to oily skin, I think you would like this product because it adds a very light moisture, but does give your skin probably a better glow than it would mine. Every time I use this, and even when I would put a little bit on and then add some more product, I felt like I always needed to add either another moisturizer on top or an added oil. It just was not moisturizing at all to me. I just felt like it didn't do anything for my skin that it said that it did. So I also heard, and let me know in the comments below, I heard that the UK version is completely different from the US version. Is that a fact? I don't know. I thought that I read somewhere, or maybe one of you guys commented in my first video that I did, which I'll link below, that this is not the same as the UK version because of a certain ingredient or something. I don't know. But if that's the case, then I would love to try that version. This is just, I don't know. Like I said, it did not work for me. It did not treat my skin, and it certainly did not transform my skin. So the next product that I love is her blushes. And I have had several of these, and the one that I keep on going back to is this guy, and this is the Love Glow blush. I love this shade more than any of the other shades that I've owned. I think it's a very pretty warm pink color that's going to be flattering on all skin types, and I think it's kind of the most unique. I know she has a bunch of different colors that I've played around with, and the one that I feel like is worth it is this shade right here, just because it's so pretty. Kind of a light pink on the outer rim, and then on the inner is like a cooler toned pink. So together it just is a very pretty neutrally warm pink. I'm wearing it today. How many times can I say pink? A beautiful glow. It's super pigmented, and if you want to try one blush, I would start here because it is my favorite. I totally should have talked about this first because this is my newest and most recent purchase from Charlotte Tilbury, and it is the Goddess Skin Clay Mask. I have to say that this is another letdown among letdowns. This did absolutely nothing for my face. I feel like a lot of her products are hyped to where like it's like this is like a red carpet and this is what she uses on her clientele, and it gives you baby soft skin and it can make you look like, you know, Catherine Zeta-Jones and blah blah blah, and then when you get it you're like super just like, ugh, I look like Squidward. So this is actually a very expensive product. It's $70. You get 2.5 ounces, and I have to say I'm going to return it because I've used it twice and nothing magical happened to my face. It says it's supposed to visibly lift, no, smooths, maybe, but you can just get that from your exfoliator or a different mask, brightens and tightens pores for baby skin. I don't know. I didn't see any of that, and I don't feel like it's one of those products where like over time it'll work because it's a mask, and I think they say that she uses this on her clients before they hit the red carpet to kind of give them perfected skin. Well, you could do that with a primer or you could do that with the Glam Glow Dual Cleanse Mask. Gives the same results and is just as expensive, but you actually get like deep cleansing of your pores and getting all of that gunk out. So if you're going to spend the money, in my opinion, I would spend it on a Glam Glow mask and skip this because A, I think you're paying for the hype surrounding the product and you're paying for like the PR, like, ooh, you're gonna be a celebrity and blah blah blah. This is just my opinion. I don't feel like it is anything special, and again, I was super excited about this and I was totally let down. So I will be returning this, but I wanted to kind of show it to you guys in this video. So next two products that I freaking love is the Wonder Glow Instant Soft Focus Beauty Flash. This is amazing. It gives you the prettiest glow. It is kind of like this bronzy shade, this bronzy golden shade, but kind of disappears on the face and leaves your skin very even and glowing. This product does everything that it claims to do. So I love a good primer. This has been my one go-to for so long. You could probably wear it in the summer and in the winter as well. If you can see it, just, oh, it's just such a pretty color. There's no scent. There's a very faint light, maybe like soapy scent, but it's not too shimmery, especially if you have dry or aging skin. I think you would freaking love it, and it's just, I'm not going to go too much into detail because you know that I love this if you watch my channel. It's the Light Wonder Youth Boosting Perfect Skin Foundation. I love this. I'm in the shade 4. It's a wonderful luminous foundation that has really good lasting power for a luminous foundation. I mean, it lasts all day for me. So if you have dry or aging skin, again, I think you will love this. If you have oily skin, definitely get a sample first because I don't know if it would be a little bit too luminous for your face. And it's one of those where you don't have to work very hard to get it to look like your skin, and you can also build up the foundation for a more fuller coverage, but it still looks like your skin but better. So that hands down for me is a fantastic product. The Retoucher Conceal and Treat Stick. I have the shade Too Fair, which is I think the second to the lightest. It's a little bit, I think, on the yellowy side. I don't know if you can tell, but it just has fantastic coverage. It doesn't settle into your fine lines and wrinkles. If you're wanting something to treat your darkness but also like illuminate at the same time and add kind of a highlight, this is your guy right here. I don't think it's that pricey, and like I said, I really don't like the YSL Touche Éclat, but I absolutely love this. Rockin' Coals, and I have two shades, which is Verusha Mink, which is kind of like a dark charcoal color, and then I have Barbella Brown, I think, which is a very deep dark brown shade, and these are fantastic for the waterline. I'm wearing them today. They glide on really smooth. I will say they don't have staying power whatsoever. I have to find myself reapplying after a couple of hours, and you might get a little bit of transfer down here if you have really watery eyes. The only thing I would have to say about it is the longevity of it, but I do like them. Next eye product that I love is her Feline Flick Quick Fine Line Shahodo pen. I love this. I love that it has a very thick applicator and that it's stiff. So when you're doing a winged line, or you have, maybe you don't have the best of steady hands and you're just not eyeliner savvy, mistake proof, you don't make any mistakes with it. It has the perfect applicator, I think, and I just love, like I said, I love the way that it applies my liner without any mistakes. So I really highly recommend this. This is one of the products, one of the very first products that I bought that I loved right off the bat. Absolutely. I feel that one is necessary. Everything else I feel, again, isn't that fantastic. And that is Bitch Perfect. I think I like this shade the most because it's so pretty and flattering. It's a very pretty warm pink. It goes great with the blush that I talked about earlier. And I really like the formulation. I feel like it glides on the lips really nicely. It gives great pigmentation. I've tried some other nudes of hers and I didn't really care for them. I don't know how like the brighter colors work or the richer colors, but this one, out of all of the ones that I own, I would recommend. Last thing that I have and I love are her lip cheats. I have just loved these liners more than anything else. Very creamy. They line your lips perfectly without having to tug or pull. And it's one of those products where if you want to outline your lips just a smidge to make them look plumper, they do a great job of doing that without looking like that is exactly what you just did, if that makes sense. They're great liners, and the two colors that I have, this color is like everything. It's Pillow Talk. It's like a nude mauve shade. Ugh, it's perfect. It's not too dark, it's not too light, and it goes great with a huge variety of my lip colors. Next is Pink Venus. And Pink Venus is basically like Bitch Perfect in a liner. They go hand in hand. They're virtually the same color, if not the exact same color, and that's what I'm wearing today. I love it. I love the light pink shade. It's very hard for me to find a color like this that isn't chalky and hard to apply. Enjoyed this video, and it kind of helped you narrow down some products if you want to try. All of the links will be below. Let me know what you guys think of this video and give it a thumbs up, and I will see you next time. It just looks even and tightened, clarified. So I know these Glam Glow masks, they are